第1次、次、グラフィックスアップデートの進捗状況をお伝えしてまいろうと思います。
But I do also want to take a moment to talk about the graphics update and its current progress.
今回はグラフィックスアップデートもですね、随分大詰めになってきました。今、バグとひたすら戦っているところです。皆さんのプレイヤーキャラクターどうなっていくのか、その種族がどうなったのか気になっているかと思います。
Who do that? Because you're gonna make me turn it off.
Proceeding quite well, but as a massive update, we're currently contending
Kirby,
with bugs.
I'm turning this off.
But I'm sure you want to see how all the different races are coming along.
皆さんのお使いのすべての種族についてちょっとお伝えしていこうかなと思います。
So I will now show you a little bit about each race that you might want to play.
まずこちらヒューランミッドランダー男性からお伝えしていきましょう。
So let's start with a Huron Midlander male.
ここからはですね、皆さん画面を見て左側が、今のグラフィックスの状態、右に新しいバージョングラフィックスアップデートが入った状態を表示していきますので、
Okay, that's not going to come back on until
so on the left
after
we'll be showing
all
the current or original version, and on the right we'll be showing the new version with the graphics update.
こちらがヒューラングラフィックスアップデート版だとこのようになります。
So with the update, this hero will look like this.
That actually looks really nice. Like, look at the textures on the hair. Like, now you feel like you want to run your hands through it. I want to see Amber.
各ねパーツ高解像度化されてかなりね見栄えするようになったんじゃないかなと思います。
So as you can see, the hair is a lot more clearly defined, and also the texture resolution is significantly improved, and the face looks more natural now.
で繰り返し言ってますけど、もっとなんかギラギラバキバキにすることもできるんですけど、皆さんの持ってるそのキャラクターのイメージ、種族のイメージっていうのを損なわないようにしっかりアップデートを行ってます。なので違いがいまいちわからんっていうのはある意味ちょっと褒め言葉のような気もしてます。
As I've said before, we could do more, change things more, smoothen things more, but we do also want to keep the image of the characters the same. So honestly, if you think, oh, it doesn't look that different, that's kind of a good thing.
さあそれからですね、各種族
I mean, you can tell that there is a big difference, especially like in the skin and then in the hair and stuff like that. So I like it.
Also, the starting gear
shine in the
for each
eyes.
race will be included in this graphics update as well.
チェックも僕のチェックも終わりましたので、初期装備各種族の種族装備のクオリティアップにもご注目ください。
My quality checks on that are already done, so definitely take a look at that starter gear when you can.
続いてヒューランミッドランダー女性です。
Here is the Midlander female.
こちらがですね現行の状態。
Here's the original.
そしてこちらがアップデート版となります。
Yeah, you can see a very noticeable
やっぱり
difference.
髪の毛の質感、それからボリューム表現
Again,
かな
the
り異な
shine,
っ
the
てます。
reflection in the
あと唇の
eye,
ね、ツヤ表現なんか
the
も
lips
各種
look a
族
lot
パワーアッ
fuller.
プしてますね。
And then you see the
As you can
hair.
see, the hair texture,
It's like the
as well
shading
as
in the lips
way
is
that
more
the volume is portrayed,
realistic.
Are quite different. And
Yeah,
also,
but even in
for
the
Like the
clothes,
shading is much better.
we've
Like,
made some
and the- yeah,
improvements
and the
to lip
clothes,
Yeah,
shine.
you can see the
あ
reflection
とは
of
で
the
すね、
metal on the
頬に
clothes,
落ちて
and
る
then I
影
like
を
her
ちょっと見
skin.
て
So her
いただ
skin
ければいい
looks
ん
a
です
lot
が、か
more
なり自然にセル
realistic
フシャドウ滑らかに演出する
versus
ようになり
very.
ました。
Remember we were talking about that
And
earlier
also, if you
about the
take a look at the
smoothness,
shadows on your her cheeks,
like the
you can see that they
softness.
are much more natural now.
Like you can see that this is not as soft as in the original.
ハイランダー
Yeah,
男
the
性で
expression
す。
does look a lot
Now we have
better.
a Highlander male.
新しいバージョンがこちら。
Oh, he's
With the
looking
new
gritty. Look at that. You can see the
まあ
cleft in
筋
the
肉
chin a
の
lot
ね
better.
凹凸、それに対してのこう影の表現、それから肌ツヤの光沢みたいなとこ
And I
ろ、
like the
非常にわか
scars.
りや
Look
すい
how
か
the
と思い
scars
ま
got
す。
enhanced too.
I think the muscle definition, as well as
And
the
then
shadows
especially
that
the
go
one
along
back
with
is
it,
the one
and
that goes
the
across his eye
shine of the
diagonally.
skin are very
It
clear
looks
here.
actually
まあ今ま
stitched
ではね、
in.
こうテクスチャー
versus-
でなんとか
Look at
馴
the
染ませてい
markings,
た
like
み
the
たいな
coloration.
部分が
Like the
よ
other
り
one
自
looks like
然な
it's got
形になったんじゃないかなと
Like,
思い
okay, you
ま
put
す
the。paint on, but
Yes,
this one looks
before
like
we sort of
they
had a
put the paint
mishmash
on,
of,
but it's blending
textures
in
looking there,
with
but
how
it's
dark
a
the
lot
skin
smoother
is, so it
now.
looks
Yeah.
like a darker purple.
さあでは続いて、
Yeah.
ハイランダー女性見てみましょ
And now for a Highlander female.
う。こちらが現行の状態。
Original.
こちらがグラフィックスアップデート版となって
Yeah,
おり
hair
ま
looks
す。
better. Look at this.
まあ、目鼻立ちっていうのが、
Yes,
まあ
like I
非
said,
常に
it's
鮮
like you
明
can
になっ
see
て
the
る
so
so much
better.
so
生
much
え際なん
better.
かもかな
It
り自
does.
然になったんじゃないかなと思います。
As you can see, it's become a lot more natural, especially around the hairline.
あとはこう目
Yeah,
元の
especially around the
精幹さ
hairline.
み
You
たい
can
なと
look
こ
at the
ろ
hairline
よ
and
り
tell
はっ
that's a
き
lot
りしまし
better.
たので、
The
やっぱ
texture
り
is
目
so
元
much
のキャラメイクっていうのは
cleaner.
今回どの種族もかなり幅が広がったと思います。
And around the eyes are also the features are much better defined, so that will allow you to get a lot more specific in your character creation.
さあ続いてはエレゼン見ていきましょう。エレゼン男性です。
Take a look at the Elezen male
Mm-hmm.
こちらがグラフィッ
Look
クスアッ
at
プデート版。
that.
and the updated version.
Like the grooves in the ear
まあやっぱ
and
目を引くのはね、
everything. The lips,
髪の
the
毛の
lips
詳
a little
細、
bit
それ
more
から
fuller.
耳の表現の
And
自
you
然
see
さなん
like
か
a
っていうと
light.
ころが
I
結構
love
こだ
their
わりポイント
chins.
ですね。
It's gonna look so
What I
good.
would
And even
notice most
underneath the
about
eye,
this
the
is
shadows
obviously the
are
details
really
of the hair,
nice.
As well as the characteristic ears.
まあ、
And
あ
even
と
the
この
eyebrows,
頬
the
骨のあ
eyebrows
たり
look
の特
so
徴とい
much
うの
more
も
distinctive.
まあ結構ちょっとポリゴンが露出したような状態だったのが9番なんですけど、今回骨格
I just
表
wanna
現が
see
非
Emery.
常に滑らかになったんじゃないかなと
And he
思
is.
います。
The cheekbones as well, we were having some polygon issues before, but they look much better defined.
まあちょっとね若返って見え
I'm
る
gonna
か
have
も
to
し
go
れま
into a
せん。
dungeon just to
He
see how
might
they
look a
look
bit
now.
younger and fresher than before.
続いてはエレゼン女性、こちらが現行となります。
Here's the original for an Elezen female.
そしてアップデートされたエレゼン女性こういった形。
So pretty.
まあもう特にね
Very
全体的にやっぱり
Very
ポリゴン
pretty. Like I
の
might
数
have to
というの
create
が
an
増えたこ
Elezen
とによって滑らか
template.
になってこれまで以上にですねイメージを保ちつつ14ならではのリアルさみたいなところにちょっと近づけられたんじゃないかと思います。
So with the increased poly count, I think it's become a lot more natural, and it should be easier for you to get a sense of realism with your character, or perhaps realism in an FF14 sense.
Yeah.
あとは額のあたりのやっぱりこうセルフシャドウですね。自分の髪の毛が自分に落ちるこうセルフシャドウがちょっとねこう処理がしきれない状態でちょっと浮いて見えるんですけど、この影のセルフシャ
It
ドウのあ
does.
たり
Like
も
the
かなり自
graphical
然に
update
なっ
makes
たんじ
the
ゃないかなと思いま
expressions
す。
so much more
Previously,
defined.
the shadow with the bangs was not very natural, but now it is much improved.
あとはこれちょっと素材感の話が分かりやすいんですけど、種族装備のこの首元のレザーをちょっと見ていただくとめちゃめちゃそのグラフィックスアップデート版革の模様が表面体表がちゃんと書き込まれているというか見えるかと思います。
You can also see, if you look at the collar of her gear, you can see the improvement to the material quality of the leather.
これはグラフィックスアップデートされ
You
てい
really
る
can.
装備に
And
は
even in
や
the
っぱ
like
革の
the
表
metal,
現、革の表
again,
現も
that's
これ
on the
一
leather.
つじゃ
It
ないので
looks so much better.
同じ革だとしてもいろんな革の表
Looks so
現
much better.
今回出てきますので、革や布その素材感ぜひ注目してみてください。
With this update, it's not just like there's leather that has a singular texture. There are a lot of different qualities of leather that we were able to portray, and cloth as well. So definitely take a close look.
では続いて、元からイケメンの代名詞であるミコテ男性
They can't see that.
です。
They
So
don't
these
give
are
love
our
to this
classic
game.
pretty boys, the male Mikote.
The
Uh-uh, the classic
いいんじゃ
Mikote.
ないかな彼は。
I mean,
Pretty good looking
you're not
already.
lying.
こちらがアップデート版となります
Ooh,
This
look
is the
at
updated version.
this.
今度はやっぱ
Yeah,
り唇
yeah,
のツヤ
so
とか
much.
ですね、髪の毛の
Like
こう
now
ふん
you
わりし
really
た
want to
雰
run
囲
your
気、
fingers
目
through
元
their
のこういう
hair
シャープさ
and
って
touch
いう
the
ところが
ears.
よ
It's
り
like I want to touch your
And the
ears.
hair.
調整し
Right.
て
I love it.
I love
生きやすくなったんじゃないかなと思い
of
ま
his
す。
ears. Like it fades to black.
But
I love
the
that.
lip shine,
want-
the hair,
I want
and
that
sort
on
of
for
fluffy
female
texture,
Makote.
And the sharpness around the eyes are all improved with this new version.
ラハが
Yeah, the
さらに
lip
イケメ
shine
ンに
is
な
so
って
much
しま
better.
う
But their
なので
lips, their
I
lips
think
look so much
Graha's
more
going to be
natural
even more of a hottie now.
and more like they look more
Sa-
fuller. Like
では
like
Mikote
they
女
look
性
more
見ていきましょう。
kissable. I'm sorry,
And
it
let's
just
take a
it
look at
just
the
looks like.
Mikote female.
はい、こちらが現行版となります。
This is the original.
そしてこちらがアップデート版です。
Oh,
And the update.
look at that!
Yeah,
Yes.
肌の 褐色っていう表現もですね、
And see, like,
まあ
I
単
like
な
the
るこ
way
れま
that
で
her
はちょっと
eyes
色の
now
調整
pop
みたいな
out
形だったん
against
で
her
す
skin
が、
tone.
よりこうやって艶が
Look at
出
the
せるよう
lighting.
になっ
I'm glad
て
they used a
環境
darker
光が
skin
暗いところだ
look
と本当に潰れてしまってたんですけ
because
ど、
I'm looking at the
暗いところで
lighting.
も
Yeah.
The
褐
lighting
色の
looks
肌
so
を使っ
much
ている場合
better
に
on
色
the
が潰れな
updated.
くなって
It does.
しっかりこう肌の特徴ってい
And
うのが
again,
今
you
回
can
出せ
still
るよう
look
にな
at the
りました。
leather and see the detail
Right.
that the
So
graphics
with
update is
dark
going to do to
skin,
that leather. You
previously
can
we
see
only
the
had the
patterns
ability
better.
to sort of change the color of your
And
skin.
it's almost like you
But
can also
now we
see
have
the
this
stitching
improved
too.
shine and depth.
I love that.
So that even if your character is in a dark environment, you will still be able to see the features of your skin.
まあ特に面白いのが東京ドームのバックスクリーン
Lighting is
の
much better.
並んでる映像を見ると、まあ同じライティング
Oh, so
環境
much
下なんですけど、もう全然やっぱり 鮮
Trust me,
明さ
this
が
struggle is
右と
real.
左で違うのがね、あそこ分かりやすいなと思います。
Yeah, if you look at the screen on the back here, we have it's the same lighting really, but they look totally different.
さあ続いて、こちらルガディン男性です。
Continuing on to Rugadin male.
そしてこちらが
Ooh,
グラフィックスアッ
look
プデー
at
ト版。
that.
This is the updated
Nice.
version.
That is so
Oh.
nice.
A lot
純
more
粋に全部
detail.
パワーアップみたいな
Even in the
感じになってます
bandages. Look at the
I just feel
bandages.
like generally we have
You
powered
can see
him
so
up.
much detail. Like you can see the material that is like as is like what it's made out of. That is so
影響が大
nice.
きい種族なんですが、それぞれがですね自然に馴染むようになったんではないかなと思います。
In general, all of the limitations we had before had a really significant effect on Rugadin faces in particular.
And
but
then
I
you
think
see,
that
like, even
the
in the
update
scar on
has
his
really
forehead, it
improved them.
looks like it's
僕の
in
フ
the
レンドにもねや
skin.
っぱルガデ
Like
ィン
that's
すご
an
いこだわって
actual
使ってる
scar,
方
not like
いるんですけ
something
ど、
that's just
さら
been
にね
painted on.
まあそのフレンドがどういったこう調整してくるのかちょっと個人的に楽しみだったりします。
I have a friend who is really obsessed with Rugadin, so I look forward to seeing how he will adjust his character in light of these updates.
はい、では続いてルガディ
You
ン
gonna
女
give
性
everybody
い
a
きま
free
しょう。
Fantasia?
Now let's take a look at a female Rugadin.
こちらが現状の状態です。
This is current.
そしてアップデートにより
And
こういった
Look at
形
this.
となります。
So
あら
much
ありがとうご
better.
ざいます。
So much
大きな拍
better.
手をいただいてます。ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much.
まあルガディン女性やっぱりこう男性と同様にですね各パーツ制約の非常に多い状態でこれまでね、開発されていた状態でした。
So similar to the males, each part of the female face was really affected by the limitations we had.
ただやっぱりこうパーツそれぞれの精度が非常に今回高くなったことによって、まあなんかパーツ感、オブジェクト感みたいなのが減ってしっかり顔全体馴染むようになったんじゃないかなと思ってます。
But because we've been able to improve each part, they now blend together better. It looks less like they're just sort of a bunch of objects and shapes assembled.
あとはこう肌の表現とかその頬にライトが当たった時のその肌の透明感みたいなところ、何の話してんだ俺、透明感とかそういったところにもご注目ください。
Also, the skin, overall, how it looks, sort of the clarity of the skin is also improved.
だんだん化粧品のアピールしてるような気分になってきたね。
I feel like a makeup commercial right now.
続いてララフェルです。
I mean, they look
ララフェル
good.
男性です。
Next, Lalafell male
こちらがアップデート版。
and updated.
もうね
I just,
違い
I'm
がわからないぐらい
I'm
こだわ
gonna
って
say
アップデ
they
ートし
kind
ま
of
し
look
た。
the same to me as far as
So
facial
we actually tried
features.
so hard to update
The
this
hair
that
is
we maybe
different.
can't tell
You
the
I mean,
can
it's a
see-
little bit of a
まあ
difference, but
髪はね、
you can see
まあ
the
わかりやすい
eye
アップデートなん
clarity
です
is
け
a little
ど、
bit,
まあ
the
瞳と
nose.
か肌とか
You can see it a
もう
little
ね
bit better.
見てください。
The ears, you
The
can
hair is
definitely
probably
see in the
easiest to tell the
ears
difference,
because you
but the
see it's
skin
like the
and
elephant
eyes have also
ears.
been improved as
You
well.
see the
とに
lot
かく
more
ラ
of
ラ
the
フェルの
grooves and stuff in there
男
now.
性女性に関してはイメージを維持したまま全く変わってないじゃん、でも
So
よ
I
く
can
見たら
see the
すげえみたいな
differences.
ところにめちゃくちゃこだわりましたんで、
We tried really hard to maintain the image we had of Lalafells while
they have
still
more shine
making
in
the
the eyes in
individual
updated
improvements.
pictures.
They have more
可愛
shine.
らしい、
Like
ま
I
あ、
said,
お
you
人
can
形のような
definitely
ね
see it
雰囲
in
気
the
っていうのは
ears.
維持しつつですね、
Yes.
まぶたのポリゴン、このまぶたの上に
Ears
ある
are
丸みとかで
very
す
well
ね、
done. They actually look
より
like
自然にしてですね、
Yeah, like
モードライン
realistic
は
ears,
より
yeah.
ちょっと丸くね綺麗に出るようにかなり細かく調整してます。3回ぐらいリ
So
テ
I
イク
can
したは
definitely
ず
see
な
the
ので、
differences in the original versus the
So while
uh,
maintaining this sort of
new
cute
one.
and doll-like appearance of the Lalafels. We did make adjustments to the eyelids to make them look more natural. We rounded out the face a bit better. Honestly, it took 3 separate tries to go over and over this until we got it right.
あとですね、初期装備のちょっと襟元見てください。これまでのこちらもね、素材に比べてそう素材の質感までこう表現されてる。さっきはね革でしたけど、こちら布で確認できるかと思います。
If you take a look at the gear here, you can see that the cloth, similar to the leather from earlier, is much improved.
Yeah, you can definitely see in a cloth.
はい、では
Like
続いて
it's cloth. It
ラ
doesn't
ラフェ
look
ル
like
女
that's
性いきま
leather.
しょう。
Now we'll take a look at a Lalafell female.
このようになってます。
Was been
Okay, so you
updated
see
like
how
this.
like here you can definitely see it
ララフェ
better.
ル女性
Yeah,
も
the
ですね、やっ
lighting
ぱり先ほどお伝えした通
The
り、
lighting
男
is
性と同
better.
じよ
You
う
see the
に
blush on her
とに
cheek
か
a
く
lot.
自然
It
さを
doesn't
徹
look
底
like
し
it's
て
just,
愛くるしさを残したま
you
ま
know,
さらに細かくキャ
thrown
ラ
on
メイ
there.
ク
You
調
can
整
see
でき
in
るよ
her
うに進
eyelashes.
して
Her
ます。
eyelashes are much
As
better
with the
too.
Lalafell males, we wanted to prioritize making them look more natural while still keeping them very cute and lovable. And we think we've opened
Especially in
up
the
a lot more
hairline,
possibilities
too.
for more delicate
Hairline,
character
ears. I
creation now.
love
まあ
that you
特
can see
に
the
今回ね
cloth.
サンプルとし
Like
て
the
褐
actually
色の肌にし
fabrics
てき
and
ましたけ
threads of
ど
the cloth. That
よ
looks
り
so
こう
good.
顔の滑ら
Right,
か
it
さ
looks like
が
actual fabric
分かりや
around
す
the
いは
neck.
ずなので、もう比べたら一目瞭然、どれだけやっぱり動かした時に自然に見えるかっていうところをこだわっていますので、ラルフェル使ってる人多分いっぱいいますよね。
So with the dark
And
skin, I
even in
think
the
it's pretty
clothes, you can
obvious the
see
quality
it. Like
of
even
the
looking at
skin
the
on the
updated
face and the
clothes,
depth of the
yeah, you
structure
see the
there. Do you have
threads
a
and
lot of
everything.
Lalafels
So
here?
I love this. This is
いますよ
amazing.
ね。いっぱいいますよ
There's
ね。
some, there's some.
ラ
Oh,
ル
I
フェル
cannot wait to
上の方
see.
にもたくさんいますよね。
I can't wait to see Eris
すごい
in
いや
7.0.
てる。もうそうなんですよ。ララフェルはもうとにかくもう配信でもいっぱいいらっしゃいますね。
And a lot on the stream as well.
はい、では続いてアウラ男性です。
Ah,
Next,
Aura.
an Aura male.
こちら、アップデート版となってま
Oh,
す。
look at this.
まあやはりこう
Yes,
毛がに
it
肌
looks
にした時
good.
の、まあ、肌の質感表現っていうのはめちゃくちゃ分かりやすいですし、まあそれから角とか鱗
Like
っ
it
ていう
feels like you touch
もの
the
に関
horns
しては
and
皆
you
さんの
are
ね
gonna feel the
これまで公開して
ridges.
きたもののフィードバックを受けてかなりギリギリまでこだわって調
Especially on the
整を
scales
続けております。
So as you can see, the texture of the dark
And again,
skin
the
is
leather, you
improved.
can
And
see the
also, we've been
deeper
taking on
grooves
board
in the
your
leather.
feedback from what we
And
showed
my
previously.
God.
And we are continuing to
And the
improve the
umbral
horn
eye,
and
the
scales.
umbral around the eye.
まあ
Holy
よ
crap.
り精悍さが増してですね、角とか鱗部分は本当にねテクスチャー解像度がアップしたものがねかなり効果的に効いて
You
るんじゃ
know
ない
we're
か
gonna
な
have
と
to go
思い
see
ま
Magna.
す。
I think the
7.0 drop.
texture,
So we gotta see what he
improved
looks
textures
like.
really help out
Of
with the
course.
horns and scales.
これでヨハイさんにもナーマが見つかるといいね。
I hope a certain man can find his Nama now that he's graphically improved.
続いてアウラ女性いきましょ
The
And
shade.
Aura female now.
All the
う。こちらが現
shade.
行
Oh
版
my
です。
It's the original.
こちらがアップデート版となってま
And the
す。
Look at the aura, girl. Look at the
もと
Oh,
も
the
と
eyes are much
アウラ
improved.
The
滑らかな
eyes
ね
are
肌の雰囲
so.
気持ってたん
It
です
doesn't
が、そ
have
れを
that
より
dead
滑ら
look
かに
anymore.
表現して鮮明でまあ美しくっていうところが
Again, I
ポイント
love
です。
how realistic the eyes
So these Aura
are.
females already
Again,
had
the
quite a
scales,
smooth
they
and delicate
look
appearance,
so
but we
pretty.
think we've been able to
Like you see a
improve that
lot more
even
of the
still.
details in the
特にアウ
scales
ラはです
now.
ね、目元、専用のシェーダーと呼ばれている専用の描画をここ
And then
の
again,
目
the
の
metal
交
and
際
the
だけに
cloth.
取り入
Oh
れて
my
ますので、
god.
これまでの
Eris
よ
is
うな
gonna
雰囲
be
気を再
looking
現することもできますし、今回のようにね、瞳をより明確に際立たせるっていうことも可能になってます。
Shaka, we
We
gotta take
use some
pictures of each
special
other.
shaders for the eyes, so while you can still get
you know Eris
that
is gonna
look
look
that you're
so
used to,
good.
you can also get something
Jeremy
slightly
looks
more
good.
defined
She
in the
looking
eyes, like
better.
on the updated version example here.
And
も
I
ちろん
like
で
the
すね
lips. The lips are so much
アウ
more
ラを使
fuller.
ってらっしゃる方でですね、いやいや正気のないこう瞳というかね、あれが好きなんだよっていう方いらっしゃるの分かってます。
Because we are aware that among the Aura
there
players, some
are-
of you
look at
really
that
like
armor
that
on the-
currently
on the,
dead and soulless
beginner
eye
gear. It
look.
looks really
Yes, right?
ちゃんと、
Right?
パ
It
ラメータ
looks
いじる
good.
再
It
現
looks
可能になって
so
いますので、
good.
チャレンジしてみてください。
If you adjust your parameters correctly, you can still get that. So just give it a go.
まあぜひですね、各種族こだわりのキャラメイクというのをお楽しみください。
And in general, with all of the races, please look forward to adjusting your
We
character.
better get a
to your
free
preference.
Fantasia for
で
this.
そこでキャラメイクなんですけど
Or at least like a prompt to say, do you want to work on
いじ
your
りたいですよ
character?
ね
Be
皆
like,
さんね
yes.
キャラクターね
You want to get into
Visual
character
face
creation, don't you now?
ちょっと今条件はまだ精査中ですがプレイヤーの皆さんにですね幻想薬一つプレゼントさせていただこうと思ってます
We're still working out the details, but I do want to get every one of you a free Fantasia along with this.
Yes.
まあやっぱりね
Let's go.
グラフィックスアップデートまあアップデートでクオリティ高くなるよとは言ってもやっぱり皆さんのキャラメイクそれぞれのその数値が今のアップデートされたバージョンと噛み合うとは限らないので、よりですね皆さんのキャラクターグレードアップさせていただくためにも幻想薬お配りしようかなと思いますので、ぜひですねそれを使ってこだわりのねさらに高品質な、皆さんのキャラクター作ってみてください。
Obviously, even though the update will overall raise the quality, there's still the possibility that it won't give you exactly the look that you want right away. So we do want to give you that Fantasia so that you can go into character creation and adjust your character to suit exactly what you imagine.
では続いてロスガルになります。
Next, we have
Okay.
the Rothgar.
こちらがアップデート
Yep.
バージョンです。
Much like it's
And
gonna be a
much
lot more
better.
improved because they don't have to
最も
get
大
in the
き
dead
な
eye
恩恵
look.
は
You see a little bit, a lot more realistic eyes. You can definitely see the eyelashes about better.
今回ファーシェーダー
Of
と呼
course,
ばれる毛を
the hair.
特別描
Again,
画する
the
っていうのが
ears.
14につ
I
いに実
definitely
装され
love
ましたの
seeing
で
the
これが
ears
一番大きいです。
with the different details in
Similar
it, so you
to how
definitely
we
see
have
that.
these distinctive
I
eye
still wanna
shaders
boot
on
this
the
nose.
Aura, for the Hrothgar we
I'm
have
mad at the boot of the
distinctive fur
nose.
shaders that will make their fur more realistic.
これはねもうすいませんもう触ってもらって動かしてもらうのが一番なんで
It's better if you can sort of see it for yourself.
はい続いてビエラ男性です。
Vieira
And now
males,
Viera male.
the pretty
も
boys,
とも
the
と
new
ね完
pretty
成度
boys.
高いんですよねやっぱり。
I mean, already he looks pretty good.
アップデートです。
And the updated version.
Floofier hair.
Ooh.
も
And
とも
the
と完成度は
eyes.
高いんですけ
Look
ど
at those
今回ね
eyes.
我々がイメージしてい
I kinda like the
た
eyes on the
理
old
想
one
形に
better.
より近づけられたんじゃないかなと思ってます。
He already looked good, but we think we've brought him closer to our original vision
He's got
for
them
what the
full of
Viera
lips,
should look
though.
like.
まあやっぱりこ
You
うセ
said,
ルフシャ
oh
ド
no,
ウ
he looks
影
hotter.
の入り方
Look,
全
look.
然違う
But I
のが多
like
分
the
分か
the
ってい
lips
ただけ
do
ると
look
思うの
fuller.
で
I like the eyes on
特
the
徴
old
を
one
ですね
better.
より強く表現しやすくなってキャラメイクの幅広がってますのでぜひ理想のビエラ男性追求してみてください。
So the shadows, of course, are much more natural, and also the distinctive features of the Viera are much
Do
easier to
have the
draw
more
out
shadowing.
now. So
Yep.
please do
Around
go
the
in
eyes.
and make the Viera of your dreams.
Like
では続いて
like proper hair,
ビエラ女
like
性で
proper
す。
He said the Vieira.
now
She
we
said the
have Viera
Vieira
female as
of your
well.
of your
dreams.
dreams.
こちら
Wow.
現行の状態。
That's the original
こちらがアップデートバージョンです
and the updated.
Ooh,
これ
look
だ
at
け
the
黒
female
いねか
Vieira.
なり濃い色まあよりダーク寄りのカラーを使っても今回のね全体的なシェーダー耐えられるようになってます
Again,
So
The
you
eyes
can
are
see
good.
she's quite dark skinned,
Eyes
and
are
our
good.
new
The lighting is much
shaders
better.
can
Lighting is much
handle
better.
that
The
level
lips are a
of
lot
dark
more
skin.
fuller.
正直
You got
14
that
このぐら
shine
い
that's
の
on
暗
the
さ
lips,
の
so it
肌
makes
と
them
か
plump up a lot
テクス
more.
チャーが一
Yep,
番
it
実は
makes
苦
them a
手
lot
で
more plumper.
影に入ると全部質感潰れてしまって
And then I
凹
like
凸
the
も分から
sheen
なくなる
on
ってい
the
うのが
skin,
まあ
so
非
you
常に
can
ねやっ
kind
ぱ
of
開
see
発
the
しづらかったんですけど
details on the
今
neck.
回ここまで
And
表現
again,
で
the
きるようになって
leather.
ます
You can see the
Honestly, historically, 14
you can
has
see
been pretty
the
bad
material
in terms of
actual.
displaying this
So
type
it
of dark
looks
skin.
very
You
good.
enter a shadowy
Very,
area
very
and
good.
it all looks bad and falls apart. But with our new shaders, that will not be an issue.
この状態でも影による陰影それから綺麗にね感じられるようになってますし唇のね艶なんかもしっかり出てるかと思います
And even with the already dark skin, you can see the effects of lighting and shadow are very natural and look good.
And I like that they're showing you like a lighter skin and then
続
a
いて
darker
なんです
skin.
が
So you can kind of see the comparisons.
グラ
of
フィックス
them.
アップデートのさらに続き染色箇所が鈍いになるというお話です
And now also with the graphics update, we will talk a little bit about our 2-dye channels.
ちょっと
Okay, yeah,
サ
I
ンプル
wanted to
い
see
くつ
how
か
the
持ってき
dye
ましたので
works. So
見て
this
い
is
こう
the
かと思い
original
ま
gear.
す
I've brought some sample images, so let's take a look.
これがですね現状の状態 次がまあ今まで染色、
Okay,
まあ
but
こ
the
の
one
大
dye
体
is
、the
専用
one
サムだ
dye,
と
so we see that, yeah.
布の部分、マントとね布の部分が染
So
色
that's
可
how
能で
it
した。
kind of is
So on
now.
the left we have the original, and then in the middle we have the one dye channel dye affecting the cape.
でこれがですね今回鈍い染色可能になるのでこういったことがね可能になります。
But now you have two dye channels to be able to create something like this.
まあ鎧本体のカラーがね調整できるようになります。
Which allows you to color the armor as well.
続いて、
Okay,
こちらも見て
the
み
original.
ましょう。まあこちらがですね今オリジナルの状態、
So this is the original status of this gear.
今までの
Okay,
染
yeah,
色
we know
で
that's
すね
the-、that's
革の
the-
部分
the
黒に
usual.
で
The
きてた
usual.
わかりますね。
And with our current dye capabilities, you can change just the leather color.
Time to pull
まあ
out the
それ以
color
外
wheel
の
for
ね
the
布の部
complementary
分っていうのは
colors.
染色できなくて白に固定されてました。
However, the clothing itself would always remain white.
それが今回2箇所染
Which
色
we've
で
always
きるよ
said
うに
was
なるので、まあこういった
Oh,
色を使い出
yeah,
せるよ
there
うに
we
なってい
go.
ます。
I'm glad.
There we
But now you
go.
can dye both.
There we go. Good job. Good job. We are all
まあ
gonna be
これ
recoloring
は
all
あ
our
の
gear.
カラーのなんだろうこう色変化が分かりやすくしてるのでなんか吉田センスねえなと
And
か
this
思
is
わないで
exactly
くだ
what
さい
we
ね。
always wanted.
So yes, I think you can see the contrast now, and you might be able to judge me for my color choices.
さあ続いても、こちらがオリジナル装備、
Oh yeah, that's a gear
Here's
set
the
that's really
original for a
hard to
different
like
Oh,
piece of
dye.
gear.
続いてこちらがね今まで通り、
Okay, yeah.
服の部分ですね、
Yeah, yeah.
布の部分染色できてました。
And how it looks to dye it right now, just dyeing the cloth bit.
そして今回、染色が鈍いになるので、
Okay.
こういった
Yeah,
カ
I
ラ
see
ー
it.
の
I
変更
like
が
it.
可能
I
です。
like it.
But in
I
the
actually like
future
it.
is what it will look
We
like
look
with
forward to
two
you
dye
buying more
channels.
dyes from the store
But
so you can do two colors.
I know,
革
right?
全体、革の部分
Look,
は
I
です
look
ね、
forward to
やっぱりこ
everybody to use my
う装備の
code,
データって細かくなってい
recruitment
て、
code, when you all
同
start
じ革
playing
に
this
見えるん
game
です
so
け
that
ど、
you
こ
can
の
all
中
get
央の
me
胸
more
の部分
dyes.
っていうの
Thank
は
you.
全く素材の違うパーツで作ら
We
れているの
thrifty up
で、
in here.
やっぱ鈍い染色じゃあそこまで巻き込んでできるかっていうとちょっとそうはならないので、こういった鈍い目がどこが染色できるようになるのかっていうのはすいませんうちのキャ
I
ラクタ
will
ーチ
be
ームの
putting that
センスを信
code
じ
out
て
there
やっ
for
てくだ
people
さ
to
い。
utilize. Hey, 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 hey. You knew this
So the
game when you came
reason
about this
the
game.
entire
You
leather
buy
is
it,
not dyed
when
is
you buy
actually
it, use
because
this
the middle
code.
piece is a different material system-wise than the rest of it. And this is a limitation that we will still have when creating these new gears with the two dye channels. So you'll just have to sort of trust in the aesthetic sense of our design team to make sure that the right parts are being dyed.
まあ全てのね細かい部位に
It
やっぱり
looks
対応
nice
できてい
though.
る
I
わ
like
け
how
で
they're
はない
doing
の
it. So
で、
this is
まあ
nice.
でき
This
る
is
限りです
definitely
ね
a huge
皆さん
quality
が
of
おしゃ
life
れ
thing.
しやすく同一素材の面積が多いところをとにかくちゃんと染色できるように今全ての装備に手を入れてますので、少々お待ちください。
But even though we can't promise that you will be able to dye every single bit, we are doing our best to make sure that we are giving you the best options possible to customize your gear as much as possible and, with the greatest amount of surface area being dyed. So we are working hard on it, and we thank you for your patience.